Hey, what's up guys, it's Toast Avengers here, and this time I'm going to provide a tutorial on how to use the air-to-air radar in the VRS F-18E Superbug, or Super Hornet. Right, so just pause it and I'll explain the basics. Right, so air-to-air radar is actually surprisingly simple, it's just that there's no particularly good manual out there. So, in this case, we can see from the bar that I've set 80 miles range and a 4-bar scan. You can change that to 6-bar if you want to find more aircraft, but the downside is that it's slower. And now we can see a particular aircraft. So we can see these arrows here. That means that this aircraft is unidentified. And then we can see this normal square. Now, in this mode, which is called RWS mode up here, we only know what that is an aircraft and then it's flying. We can find out more data about it by clicking on the RDDI or pressing tab multiple times until you get this. You will find this actually piece of equipment up in the corner like that. And then you use the up, down, left, right keys to navigate round. In this case I have it mapped to my joystick. And you can put it next to an aircraft. So it's on pause right now, but there you go. So now it's telling me more data. So it's telling me that this aircraft is going at 0.7 Mach at 23,000 feet. When you have it in this as well, and once it's sitting on top of it, you can tell also the direction of this aircraft. So if I just raise this, then you can see here that the arrow means that the aircraft is going to the direction, in the direction of 7 o'clock of me. We can also tell where this aircraft is from this little white thick arrow here. Imagine that's the nose of the aircraft, and that's about 160 degrees of vision. So 80 degrees left, or no, hang on, 80 degrees left and 80 degrees right, compressed into a box. So, and that's all the aircraft sees in terms of radar. I mean, there's other stuff like radar warning receiver, but that's different. And anyway, so we can see that, and you can move around and choose your target or whatever it be. And then as well, when you put that little slidey thing on, you can press enter, and that means it wants to track it. And then you press enter again, and that means if you're going to assume that you want to shoot at it and you're in a kind of military mindset mode, then it will fire at it. Now, there are different types of modes as well. Not only is there RWS mode, there's TWS mode. So you've probably seen it previously also when I locked onto it, that it also showed you the direction of the aircraft. In this case as well, we can also see that it provides it for all aircraft available. So I mean, there aren't that many aircraft in this airspace right now, partly because my traffic settings are that high and I need to save performance for recording this. But anyway, so you can see here now that there's that aircraft just in the corner there, which is just flying to my right, wherever it be. So if I use that, it's at 32,000 feet at Mach 0.6. We found this other aircraft up here, and we can tell that it is about 70 nautical miles away. How do you know whether it's 70 nautical miles away? Easy. So up here it's got the 4 bars here, and it says 80-mile range. So that means the middle bar is 40-mile range, that's 20-mile range, and that's 60-mile range. You can change the ranges with these arrows as such. So, however, it's worth noting that if you have it set on 40 nautical miles, it doesn't mean it will scan better than 80 nautical miles. In fact, it's compulsory for the radar to scan at 80 miles. So, regardless of what you have, it's always going to scan 80 miles worth of radar. It's just whether you choose to only see 20 miles on your screen. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. Yeah, thanks, bye.